I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
More pills of eternity. I finished the bounty hunt in the last couple episodes. That was fun. I went back to him. He was like, the dude would clear all that villains are elsewhere. I'm like, that's pretty cool. So we get the favor of the gods. Is this the dragon? I think this is the dragon.
Right. What's the plan again?
I guess when there's the air here noise. We've been through this before.
Vermin invading my nest, threatening my hatchling. You shall feed my young.
You have young here?
I will protect my last hatchling to the death, and that death will be yours, rodent.
Helena is the goddess of motherhood, actually.
And of the sky and all winged creatures. Even my kind know of her.
Then you should respect her temple and leave. Is that why you came here?
I came to care for my remaining hatchling. My kind requires territory. Few places are safe for our young. This is a lesson that cost me the rest of my brood.
Oh, you lost your baby dragons? Then you should stay raising your offspring here when under Helena.
So be it. Go then, and with my thanks.
Oh, so we got another dragon friend. Yeah, this is it. Oh, yeah, up there. The pit. The pit. Uh-oh.
Do you remember when we were children, and the missionaries came to tell us about the gods? They told us we could see them in the stars. I remember when I heard that, I snuck out at night and climbed the watchtower in the old fort because I wanted to see them better. That fort burned down a few years ago when we cast the missionaries out. It was the missionaries who set fire to it. They didn't want us to be able to use it. Shame. There was history in that fort. I miscalculated many things since this began. I'm relieved you weren't one of them. It's a good thing we didn't hang you.
Damn.
I always knew this path would have consequences, but I never wanted to see Kratom suffer on my behalf. I don't think I can stay here any longer. I am told the Inquisition is gathering an army, that they have sent messengers to bargain with rulers from distant lands. Kratom is not built to withstand a siege. If war is coming, I should be doing what Thaos is doing. I will need allies. Allies on a stronghold that can resist an invading army. Osionis. They have held off many would-be invaders, and their king has no love of the Inquisition's faith. I wonder, would he listen?
The greatest adventure is come yet to come. Well, I sure wish it hurt and released the remake of Gothic 1. I want to play so bad. Uh-oh.
Another turn, Inquisitor. I ask again,
Jovara Exensios, do you confess to these heresies of which you stand accused? Do you confess to apostasy?
Apostasy.
I confess to renouncing a mistake.
Do you confess to conspiracy against the one true faith?
I confess to opening minds.
Do you confess to false prophecy?
I confess to following a false prophet.
Indeed. And where might we find this heretic?
He wears the robes of a Grand Inquisitor.
You have no followers here, heretic. Your lies hold no sway in the court of the penitents.
Only my truth, then.
Another turn.
No! Wait! Wait! I'm ready. I'm ready.
You are ready to give a confession?
I'm ready to hear one from you.
Damn. The plot thickens. Uh-oh, here we go. Jump into the pit. Oh, hope I don't die. The essence floating around you, strong but chaotic. You find yourself drifting towards the wall. I know wall longer. That leave all kind of marks. Flip directly yourself back into the center of the pit. Resolve 16. Reach for a companion. Brace yourself. Fortunately, the impact knocks you back to the center of the pit, and the souls around your body adjust to keep you there. Manage to spread your arms wide and feel more comfortable until you notice a shadow that seems to be falling too fast. Shadow opponent fell out of your control. You could attempt to rescue, but the ground is approaching fast. It will take your feet of speed and agility to avoid injury. Die for your companions. It just do nothing. I mean, what are you going to do? It says the subtle tone of fight to gain balance. You hear a pop and a cry of pain below. When you set to reach the bottom, you shadow a bit over a knee. Uh-oh.
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath. Their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
Well, that went better than I expected. Everyone all right? No shattered knees? Good. Just me, then.
Ha ha ha. Rich shoulder. Well.
Huh?
Okay.
Would you look at this?
Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Come on, bro. You damn do your job. Shh. That's not what I want, bro.
Would you look at this?
Why does he run so damn slow? I have no clue. Vanish, bro.
No problem.
No problem. Oh shit.
Right. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. Kick their ass.
Huh?
Fucking ass.
There, done. Quickly and quietly.
What the hell is that, bro? That's freaky.
That's the...
Gotta try something else.
Don't get trapped. Dun 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 dun. That's why he makes it.
Certainly.
He makes a better puller, bro. Because he just.
Huh?
I guess it's called the boots.
Yes.
He ain't so good with the traps, though. What do you call that? Oh shit.
No demon!
That's the...
Hit him with a boost spell.
Spot on. Let's go.
Ixtiana. That is so freaky. The pillows that talk to destinies, but that one moves it through it.
To whispers and shadows. Noise. Someone's walking down here. There's like a bunch of animals down here.
Huh?
What? Oh shit. Casting shit on me, electricity on me, bro.
That's not very helpful.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's not very helpful.
Let's go.
That's not very helpful.
Die, Autobots.
Huh?
Get over here, Bilbo Baggins, and do some burgling.
Time to see and not be seen.
That's trapped. I knew it was going to be trapped.
There, done.
Yeah. What is that, Daybreak? Unique morning story, two-handed. Exceptional garden, missing item mods. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that's no bugs there. Gauntlets of swift action, quickness. Ooh, 15% attack speed. Ooh. Take that. The broken weapon. I don't know what to do about the weapons. That's freaky. I wonder, what about him? What's he using? What's he got for gloves? Oh. Dexterity +2. I think dexterity is for dodging this game. These targets that attracts characters high coordination balance over regular action can be used for sleight of hand and fast reactions in combat and affects the character's action speed. Yeah. That's the thing, 410. Right.
Would you look at this?
Ooh. Oh shit, come back. This on bullshit. Vanish.
Got to try some.
Backstabbing, right?
Let's go.
What's going on? Why can't you get up there?
Let's got to try some. Let's go.
That's not very helpful.
Let's.
Backstab his ass. hell, bro. I'm highlighting everybody. What's going on?
If it makes you rest easier.
Yeah? There, done. My eyes are peeled.
Ooh, freaky. Uh-oh, what's going on? That is. I just pulled everybody in there, bro. That's some bullshit. Who I colonizer, I just bug your stomach solid. Rig a layer of the liquor and stick from the passage of ages. As soon as your thick black eyes, you see fading, they do have justice to see where it was on existence. Did either she appear somehow different to you now? A slight stoop in her carriage, perhaps a trace of her eyes.
You've come back. I had thought to have set you on the right path ages ago. Or did I merely fail a second time? You are so different now from who you were then, yet much remains the same. Old troubles with a new face. What is it that has brought you here? I'd hoped after our last discussion you would find what you sought. Has it eluded you all this time? I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Thaos. The energy of this place changes when he is near. I don't know what he has done, but I do know of the souls that pass through here now. They do not come by choice. After all this time, he would still stand against the tide. I will tell you what I remember.
There's something about the lifetime muscle we can't
I can
let go.
see his influence, still hanging like a weight about your neck. So it always was. He had inspired something in you. We spoke of him the last time you were here also. It was just after the trial. You were agitated. I think because you started to consider that what I was teaching may have been true.
And what was that?
That the gods aren't real.
Huh. I dreaded the idea from the moment the Delangon suggested it. And yet, it almost feels like a relief. She's not serious.
Huh. Perhaps not to her. Many are those whom the gods have scorned. This is petty retribution.
What I taught was that the gods whose faith we had been spreading were not gods at all, but something else entirely. Something created by people. The Anguithan missionaries all knew it, but they never told the rest of us. They meant it to be a secret that died with them, and in the end, they allowed their bloodlines to fade from memory. I had been assigned to join a few of them at a temple. I found the door to their chambers closed, but the room was stone and the door thin. Their voices carried. I heard enough. I investigated the things they spoke of, and everything was there, just as they said it'd be.
You know, after I let the water, if you just found my word persuasive and drawn my cause, they revealed what I didn't know already.
I never thought of it as faith, but I think you are right to call it that. Let the world see. Let them decide what to do. That was my faith. I became a missionary because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others. For a time, the truth sent me to a dark place. Then the day came when I realized nothing had changed, that I still had a purpose, and the purpose was the same and it was worth living for. I began questioning the other missionaries in public, exposing their parlor tricks. In time, their following became mine. They were conceived by Engwith, a society of high minds and broad concerns. Thaos' people, In their time, every people worshipped its own gods. Sometimes they warred over it. After a few wars of their own, the Engwithans sought an end to it. They devoted all their energy to finding the true creators. Generation after generation, they prodded and worked the stitching of the world and unlocked its secrets. One day, they found an answer. Except the answer was no answer at all. There were no gods to be found. Or if there ever were, they were gone. It shook them, this finding. If they could discover this on their own, how long until others would? How long before war and chaos reigned over a world without consequence? But they had mastered many things in their pursuit of these answers. And with their mastery, they crafted their own gods to fill the void, and sent missionaries to the corners of the world to spread their faith. You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any proof, and it may be certainty your soul craves. Resolution. But if you are bound for the same place Thaos directs these souls, you will see for yourself, as you once did. Everyone faces this truth at one time or another. Few confront it. Few have the stomach to ask what if. And in avoiding the question, they deny themselves an identity of their own. What if all the tragedy, all the persecution, came in defense of an imposter?
But that's not... That can't be right. Aethys, he's done miracles for people.
The power of the gods is undeniable. The truth of the story they weave is not. What if it were forbidden knowledge rather than fault that earned your doom? What if your guilt?
Margaret set a path for me. She is fickle and cruel, but that is how she teaches. You know nothing of the fires that have shaped me.
And what if the fires themselves were lies? Lies you told yourself to bridge the gap between experience and truth.
Damn, that's deep.
What if you had always been alone, without guidance?
Well, as poorly as I've chosen my guides, I suppose it would be a comfort to know that I'm free of them.
The freedom has always been. It was the guidance that was the illusion.
What if we can be assured? Then the only value thing is we created ourselves, and then we had to build our own strength so we can bear it. Then only we can see its existing in peace and found. Then there's a question I've always posed with answers. Then the fewer people who realize that, the better. Then the only value is in things we create ourselves.
There is bliss to be found in the things we create, but sorrow as well. Every creation bears the imperfections of its creator,
Yes.
and its creator's creator.
Wow.
Art and song are creations, but so are weapons and lies. We must be careful that our creations do not consume us. I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it? If that is truly what you believe, then you are a far different person than the one I knew. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures, and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I know. Until I understand. I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition, even after you'd learned the truth. Do you remember?
I was afraid of what Thanos might do to me if I didn't agree to do it. I don't think I had a reason. I just did it. I was afraid of what Thanos might do.
Woodica gifted him a great many things, but his ability to manipulate was always his own. Good. The things I taught, the things I believed, I needed to hear that. I needed to know it wasn't because...
Because after everything you've learned, you still rather believe in a lie. And if that is the conclusion people reach once they know everything, then the purpose has been a mistake. In my opinion, matters so much. That seems so harsh.
We knew little of each other before you arrived at my camp. You might have been anybody, which is why your choice meant everything. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who?
I see your point.
I'm aware of the folly of trying to learn so much from so little. I've had time to consider that in all its facets. But in the end, it was all I had. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wished to know, nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions. That will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made?
I would do it again, give it a chance.
You've always had my forgiveness, no matter your reason. There are circumstances behind that reason we all share. Knowing that, it is difficult to hold spite in one's heart. At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish, but now I see I was mistaken. You are not divided on this matter. You have put it behind you. It is with Thaos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Thaos himself will satisfy your needs. Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know.
What is that I need from Thaos?
I could not say for sure. But you have been to Sun and Shadow before, and it came at a crossroads in your life, when much of what you knew had been upended. I have to believe it will come to you there. Your concerns then were of loyalty and trust and the gods. Everything I told you seemed to send you further into doubt. His words mattered to you when you knew him then. After you and I spoke, you went immediately to seek him out. Perhaps you simply sought confirmation from the man you trusted. If something from that time still troubles you, it may be something he told you then, or refused to tell you. He keeps secrets better than any in this world. He cares only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances. That's why he's always favored Woodica. It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary. To Thaos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire. When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he. If Thaos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Woodica was vanquished once, when the other gods decided she had gone too far, and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. The only certainty is that there will be chaos in their realm, as well as ours. He cares only for the... That's why, if Thaos succeeds, you will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. There is no offer you could make, nor spell you could cast, nor pain you could inflict that would make him reveal what he hides. But I see you have become a watcher in this life. Perhaps in defeat, when he can no longer defend himself, you might learn something from him.
Ha ha ha.
In a matter of speaking, this is Breith Eaman, the court of the penitents. Souls are confined here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of a god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Whitaker is eternal. They linger above, at the side of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle. This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition, but time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the beginning. You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Thaos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then. Better to be on no side at all. Whitaker may be the most dangerous of the gods, but make no mistake. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing. But these souls, these forgiven the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. Thaos will not wait for you.
God.
If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again. Your soul deserves an end to its suffering. I'm sorry I wasn't able to grant it myself. May it come to you swiftly. If ever we should meet again, in this life or any other, I hope to find you at peace.
Alright. Whew. Let's save it. I definitely don't want to go through all that again.